samurai, when he shows up, he's introduced by this awesome rocket launcher. You know, we're in the Japanese temple. We've just killed this guy with a giant spear. And how else to introduce the next character but with a rocket? I felt like that's not traditionally Japanese, probably. And so we built this really cool rocket launcher that has like Japanese etchings and carvings all over it. Then when he brings up the minigun, of course, it has also all the etchings and stuff like that. If you look at the minigun in the 3D CG version of it, you can take a look at how intricate the gun was made. So then he starts firing his minigun and baby runs. And we shot some elements, but a lot of it is just full CG. And Emily would slide up against the green thing. That's her sliding against the columns. Now, the minigun is cutting these giant swaths in the environment. I really love it when you see the wood getting torn apart. It's pretty cool. One of the things that's also interesting is if you look, there's a giant pile of shell casing. It's pretty ridiculous. It's, you know, it's like a giant heap of shell casings. It's pretty hilarious. That's how many rounds. I don't know how they were in his backpack. Now, this shot of her jumping, the cool thing about this shot is we did this green screen buck that she actually physically landed on and then pointed the gun at. And it worked really nicely because her feet are really contacting an object. Because I wanted her to ride the samurai down and then step off of him and then have the building collapse behind her. And this was something we thought of kind of late, this big column crashing through right behind her. It was before just kind of collapsing, and then I was like, oh, it would be cool if one of the columns just kind of came right through and smashed into the foreground. But I wanted the shot to end with her grabbing the sword and pulling it out of the ground. So I thought it was kind of fun.